Hi, this is Putt from SC2HOW2.com, and I'm going to show you how to start a game. Now you're probably thinking, you're a noob. I know how to start a game. You just simply grab your workers, set into a mineral patch, and start building one. Well, it's actually a little more complicated than that. In order to get optimal mineral extraction, we need to split the workers between the entire mineral patch, because when we send all the workers to one patch, they'll all get there, then slowly split off. So if we sent them to this one here, 2 of them would work out way up here, and the rest would filter in down to the rest of the mineral patches. Now we don't want that. We want them to get there as fast as possible. Now before we do that though, we need to make a worker. The reason for this is so that when we first build the worker and we send these to the mineral patches, as soon as this worker's done, we should have enough minerals to build the second one. It basically sheds crucial seconds off your build order in order to try and get an economic lead over your opponent. So let's try that. When you first get into the game, you're going to click your command center, nexus, or hatchery, and you should hit the hotkey for the build worker. In my case, it's probe, so it's E. If you have a command center, you push S. And if you've got a hatchery, you hit SD. And when that happens, I like to hit S and then hit D a couple times just to make sure I get one off. So as soon as that happens, we hit E. Or sorry, I should have hit the E, not clicked it. We'll highlight all of our workers, set them to one patch, then quickly pull the rest of them to the other patch. And you can see how quickly they got there. Now let's take a look at another example. If we just sent them to one mineral patch, as you see, they all bunch up here and then slowly split off. It may not seem like much, but you're actually saving crucial seconds by forcing them to split. Now remember, once we split our workers and have our first pro building, or so your first worker building, you want to make sure you set your rally point onto your mineral patch. And if you're not familiar with the rally system, basically what that does, it's just a simple right click. When a new unit is made, it'll automatically go to this point and start mining. That way you can hotkey your main building. I like to use Control 4, so I can just go anywhere in the map and come back to my main. Or when you're off doing something else, you can just hit your hotkey and hit your hotkey to build units. So let's see how that works. So let's pretend I haven't done that yet. I just started the game, build the workers, send them over here, send the rest down to the other one. Now I'll right click on an open mineral patch, and that will be where this first worker comes. And then I can spam my next worker to make sure he comes out on time and change it to the next one. And that's really all there is to it. Now playing a Zerg is a little different, because as a Zerg, when you morph a larva, it turns into an egg, and you can actually set the individual rally point for each egg. So let's see that in action. And we're going to pretend we started a game. We're going to click the hatchery, hit SD, and we're going to spam D just a couple times to make sure we get that drone building, move our workers, and then split them, and then of course send our overlord away. So let's see how that works. Send the overlord, and then we click on our egg and tell it to go right here. And there it goes. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, you probably want to practice this against some AI opponents by making a custom game, because trying this out in league play might make you a little intimidated, or might make you nervous, and you could screw up your crucial build time. So what you could do is just make a new game with an AI opponent, and you could practice first on like a slower speed, so that you can get used to catching the last 3 of your workers and sending them somewhere else. Or you can try out just on normal speed and go with that. So it's pretty easy. So just build a worker, move them, and move the rest. It's that easy. Now here's some examples of some high-level players doing this exact same thing. So now I want to show you what it looks like in the real world. So here's Team Liquid, the little one, playing as Terran here, and let's see what he does here. Let's see if I can slow it down. Yeah, let's put it in slow motion. So he builds the first SCV, drags them all to one, and then splits the other half to the other set of minerals. Just like that. Here is Jesus, as Protoss, and we'll see that Pro being made, Pro's being sent to this mineral patch, and then the other 3 being sent to the top patch, and they're evenly split. And finally, Zoe playing as Zerg. We see the drone made. The drones go to the first mineral patch, and the rest get dragged to the second. Keep in mind these are all on slow speed. And this is what it would look like on normal speed. Just like that. Thanks for watching.